Hi there, I'm Stephen J. Pemberton, and I'm going to read you a chapter from my children's book, Simon and the Birthday Wish. This is about a boy called Simon who gets a tatty old teddy bear as a present for his 7th birthday. What Simon doesn't know is that the bear is alive and can do magic. What the bear doesn't know is that he's not as good at magic as he thinks he is. So this is chapter 2, which is called The Nighttime Visitor. Simon woke up slowly. It was still dark. Someone was whispering his name right next to his ear. He rolled over, reaching for the bedside light. He froze as his arm brushed against something that hadn't been there when he fell asleep. "Turn it on," the voice said. "We may as well get the surprise over with." The voice sounded muffled, like the bad guys in cowboy tales who had neckerchiefs over their mouths. Simon's hand found the light switch and flicked it on. On the pillow lay the tatty old teddy bear that Daddy had bought for Simon's birthday. Simon heaved a sigh of relief, wanting to kick himself for being so scared. He didn't remember putting the teddy next to him, though maybe Daddy had... "Good evening, Simon," the bear said, and raised his arm. Simon screamed and tried to push through the wall behind him. "Oh dear," said the bear. He put his paws over his ears, and Simon's scream stopped. Simon's mouth still moved, but no sound came out. "That's better," said the bear, lowering his arms. "I won't hurt you. In fact, I'm obliged to help you." Simon stopped scrabbling and stared at the bear. The bear stared back with his one unblinking eye. "Yes, that's right," the bear said. "You brought me to life, so I'm in your debt." His mouth didn't open when he spoke, but the line of thread across it wriggled up and down. Apart from his voice being muffled through cloth, he sounded like a butler in one of the dramas that Joan liked to watch. Joan is Simon's big sister, by the way. Simon shook his head. How could he have brought a teddy bear to life without even realizing it? He must be dreaming. "You're not dreaming," the bear said. How could the bear know he'd just thought that? "It's the first thing every child thinks when they meet me," the bear said. "You could pinch yourself. That convinces most people that I'm real. I'd do it for you, but..." He raised his stubby paws. "No fingers." Not taking his eyes off the bear, Simon pinched the inside of his forearm. It hurt. So this was real. "Good," said the bear. "Now I'll give you your voice back as long as you promise not to scream. Will you promise me that?" Simon nodded. The bear waved his arm, and Simon's voice returned. A dozen questions tried to ask themselves at the same time. A stream of half-formed words came from his mouth. "Oh dear," said the bear. "Let me answer the questions that children usually have at this stage." He dipped his head and seemed to think for a moment. "I am a magical teddy bear. You brought me to life because my power derives from the imagination of children. You played a game with me, improvising a story and giving me a role in it, thus bringing me to life. You have an unusually vivid imagination, I must say. Not many children can bring me to life on the first day they own me. And because you gave me life and power, I consider myself in your debt. I will use my power to help you until the debt is paid." "Magical power," said Simon. Like you can grant wishes." "Wishes are more genie territory," the bear said. "You have to be very careful with them. A genie will always look for a way to give you what you asked for without giving you what you wanted. I'm more..." he shrugged. "Flexible." Simon was beginning to feel foolish hunched against the wall, so he stood up and walked to the chair at the other side of the room. The bear turned on his stubby legs to keep his eye on Simon. "What's your name?" Simon asked. "Zach," said the bear. "That's just what I called you. What's your real name?" "You called me Zach," said the bear. "So while I'm in your debt, that is my name. A wise choice, if I may say so. The name of a loyal, honest, and reliable friend." Simon frowned. "I named you after a horse in a cartoon series." "I am not certain as to what a cartoon series is," said Zach, "but I could tell you were thinking of the animal's nature when you chose the name." "You can read my mind," said Simon. "Not precisely," said Zach. "It's more like..." He rubbed the top of his head in the exact spot where the fur was missing. Simon sniggered. Zack stopped rubbing and glared at Simon, his mouth a straight line. Going bald is no laughing matter for a teddy bear, young man. I can't read your mind, but I can see your emotions and intents. You still don't quite believe that all this is real. Let's see. He hopped off the pillow and walked to the edge of the bed. He looked around the floor. That'll do. Zack pointed, and Simon's Captain Jones action figure lifted off the floor, as if his rocket pack had started working. He flew across the room towards Simon, who caught him. He felt warm, as if the rocket pack really had been moving him. Wow, said Simon. Now you believe, said Zack. Simon did. He really did. It's funny, though, how a sophisticated piece of magic like voice borrowing hardly moves you, but a simple bit of kinetic manipulation convinces you. Still, seeing is believing, as someone said. Now, before I did that, there was another thing in your mind, stronger than curiosity and skepticism. What was it? Said Simon. You wanted something, very, very badly. I think it's time we discussed what I can do for you. There was only one thing Simon could honestly say he wanted very, very badly. Until this evening he would have said it was impossible, but now he was having a conversation with a magical teddy bear. He took a deep breath. I want my mummy, he said. Oh, said Zack. After a few seconds he added, I should have guessed. And why do you want her? Simon looked at the floor. The answer to that was something he managed to avoid thinking about most of the time. Maybe if he said it quickly it wouldn't hurt as much. She died when I was little. Oh dear, said Zack. I'm very sorry to hear that, Simon, but I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it. Simon stared at him. But you can do magic. Zack made a noise that might have been an embarrassed cough. I can, but even magic has its limits. Simon's eyes stung, and a lump formed in his throat. He always felt like that when he thought about Mummy. He shouldn't have said anything. Normally I'd suggest a hug, said Zack, but we hardly know one another. Leave me alone, Simon snapped. He got back into bed and turned the light off, then rolled over to face the wall. He felt Zack's paw on the back of his neck. Tears rolled over his nose and down his cheek and soaked into the pillow. A sob heaved through him. Simon, said Zack, I'm very sorry about your mummy, but you know your daddy loves you very much, don't you? Go away, Simon mumbled. Zack didn't speak again before Simon fell asleep. Okay, thanks for listening to that chapter of Simon and the Birthday Wish. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to read more or find out where to buy your own copy, please visit my website at www.pembers.net. Thank you.